right, off to Connecticut today, the city of New Haven, which I did a little bit of research online and found out that this is apparently where Yale University is. Who knew? Yeah, temperature starting out today is going to be a little bit chill. I'll take off a few layers as I go. But what you can probably also notice is we're in the clouds right now. Yeah, I got about a 4-hour ride today. I'm going to enjoy some nice twisty back roads. Oh, they have a nice beautiful lake here. How quaint. Let's see what the day has in store for us.
Don't beg for things. Do it yourself, or else you won't get anything.
Yeah, today I'll be getting a little bit of a taste of New York before heading into Connecticut. I'll be getting a lot more New York once I come back down from Maine, because I'll be going through Vermont and the Great Lakes. Get to see a lot more of New York that way. I think one of the big stops I'm hoping to kind of catch is going to be Mount Washington, but yeah, no guarantee. Yeah, so far this New England area feels very, I don't know, tightly compact in how close all the states are to one another. I mean, obviously Pennsylvania is a big state, and New York is pretty a big state, but the area where majority of the activity is all in, it's like, it feels like almost all the states are we're just there, just right there. Today feels like a day I'm not going to have that much to talk about, just going to kind of enjoy it. I definitely do wish I spent more time reading up on some of the places I was going to, but most of the time by the evening's end, I just want to relax, enjoy my, stupid stuff, maybe get to watch a couple episodes of some anime, normal things. I mean, I just literally watched the season finale of Konosuba Season 2 last night, just because I felt like it. I didn't watch the whole season, I just watched the end. Which of course is awesome. But it's also funny for me because it's just like, yeah, that's how long I've been watching these things, or that's how much I should say I've watched some of these shows. But you could just kind of skip around, watch an episode here or there, and you already know what's going on.
Don't beg for things. Do it yourself, or else you won't get anything. Don't beg for things. Do it yourself, or else you won't get anything. I can fly!
Yep, just enjoying a nice slow ride on these kind of windy roads. Wishing I could go on the walking trail. But that does bring up a question to my mind for any of those people that are commenting on my videos. Is there a landmark that, in any state, not like a monument or something like that, I'm talking like more of a scenic location, that's it. Is there a scenic location that you have always wanted to see? You know, I'm thinking like Mount Washington, Mount Pilot, you know, some cave system like Carlsbad Caverns, something to that extent, a natural landscape or, you know, experience that you've wanted to have. I'm just curious, because as someone who's been traveling, I don't really look too deeply into all this stuff. I just kind of enjoy what I see along the way, and if something is able to stand out to me, I'll check it out. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not really putting forth that much energy, honestly. You know, like, I'm looking forward to trying to catch Mount Washington, but if I miss it, I'm not that, you know, I'm not that sad. Like, my big thing is I'm trying to get all the way up to as far north in the United States as I can go. And there's two towns that I found. I think one is Frankville and the other is Frenchville, if I remember correctly, or Frankton. At the tippy top of Maine. And I just want to visit both of these spots because they just seem like cool, interesting places to check out. You know, just because you're at the top. Like, I know that might not be a big deal to a lot of people, but, you know, to me, it's cool.
I get it. I get it now, sis. You can't just wait. You can't beg for it. So now, I'm gonna do it on my own.
Let's see, is the road closed? Sign says road is closed, so I'm not gonna go. Alright, here I have made it to Lake Welsh. I'm pretty sure I'm still in Jersey. I'm in a kind of a natural forest preserve area. Got this huge lake here. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyway, to go check out this road and get some gas. Let's go.
You see, I did it because of you, and I can't do it without you. I guess that I'm totally in love with you.
Love?
Yeah.
Aloha all. Negi and Stitch here. Not quite sure what this town is. I think it's Stony Point or something like that, possibly. I am in New York. Obviously, didn't see any sign whatsoever. I think I was actually recording when I actually entered New York, but I don't think there just was any sign. Unless maybe I'll notice it in the footage. But yeah, so here I am in New York. Working my way towards a river crossing that's going to be a toll bridge. So I can get into Connecticut. I do find it interesting. A lot of the state crossings, especially if it goes over a river, they happen to be like toll roads and stuff. I just find that interesting. But yeah, you got this nice quaint town in a very mountainous area. It's a very lovely area, don't get me wrong. It's probably the closest I ever want to get to New York City would be right here. I mean, man, this is gorgeous. And to get up into these mountains, it's rough. As you probably noticed in some of my footage already. Though you can't really tell how steep any of my roads are that I'm on. Just because the camera doesn't want to follow that horizon line, you know? Maybe someday we'll get a little bit better camera and we'll see.
I think what he did was very reckless and foolhardy.
That may be so. But then, who is going to compliment him for what he's attempted to do, if not for me? It may have been reckless according to common sense, but I'll praise him for what he did. Because, after all, he is my family.
Alright, we're coming up on the bridge. I don't know if you can see it yet, but you'll see the mountain as we drive basically straight towards it. The town of Highlands, Orange County. There's always an Orange County, it seems. Ooh, a big roundabout. And yep, there's the toll. Just a ding ding. So we'll see if I end up getting anything on in the mail. Yep, here we are crossing this bridge. Really solid bridge, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, that wind. Ooh, boy. Go freeze your butt off up here. That's beautiful. Town of Cortland. Oh man, I love these stone barricades. There you go, yeah. We just crossed the Hudson River, guys. I just looked at the map. Look at that. And you can even see the train off in the distance. If that's not a shot I wish I could actually stop and take a photo of. But I gotta keep going because I'm on a slope. Look at that. I have come out of the clouds across the river next to a mountain. Well, time to get going. Let me actually go in this little scenic spot here. If I can park. Oh yeah, I can actually. There we go. I can park like that. Alright, let's check this out. Alright, here we are going through some more what I presume to be New York hills. I guess they have I didn't catch it on camera, but there's a group of bicyclists and everything. I guess they're training for something coming up soon. They didn't look like touring bicyclists, so much more just, you know, enthusiast bicyclists. But man, I am enjoying these kind of like forested roads. I mean, the road is chewed up to all. But I just enjoy it, you know? Driving a little bit slower, more chill. I have not seen any signs, and I don't really know how far away from Connecticut I am. I'm on New York 35 East, I guess. That's what it looks like. And I'll be going to Main Street in 15 miles. So, you know, I get to enjoy this lovely road for...
What should I be doing?
That's something you have to decide. What it is you believe in, and what you decide to do with that belief is all your own responsibility. It's up to you whether to ride the waves or let them die. That is the motto that all lifters live by, isn't it?
Welcome to Connecticut. I missed the sign because it popped up real quick. But yes, I am now in Connecticut. I had a feeling I was going to make it on this road, but I would just, after so long, you just have no idea how long or how far it could take, and I ain't got enough battery to leave a camera on all day. But yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun making my way on these roads. These are actually some really nice roads. I think it was called, I mean, it's 35, but it's like Bear Run or something like that. On our way towards Main Street. I'm thinking I might want to pick up some food there. I'm not sure. Probably gonna pull off to the side at least to get my ass rested up. You know how you rest your ass? You don't sit on it.
Quitting right now is certainly an option, and it may also be the best decision. But my teacher once gave me some very good advice. Don't beg for things. Do it yourself, or else you won't get anything.
Alrighty. Well, making our way towards New Haven now, in a rather roundabout way. I can tell you so far, Connecticut, absolutely gorgeous. Every little part of Connecticut I have seen thus far has just been spectacular. I caught myself a lunch at a place called the Sand Wedge. Didn't get any video or anything like that. I was just tired and it skipped my mind. But have myself one of their signature sandwiches known as the Hole in the Wall, or no, Hole in One. It's $9, but it's got like turkey, bacon, roast beef, I think ham, and then it has cheese and onions and lettuce, and then what they call Russian dressing, which it tasted just kind of like a salad dressing kind of thing. Wasn't that bad. I still have half of it left actually. I don't care that much for the dressing, but the rest of the sandwich is great, and it was a pretty thick one too. And then I grabbed myself a Boylan's Shirley Temple because I love me some Boylan's. I was hoping I could check out the bottling plant, but that's in New York City itself. And yeah, no thank you. I don't feel like going in there. But yeah, I've been enjoying, like, look at this road. Look at that fence. Like, it just looks so spectacular to me. I love the overhanging trees. I love, these kind of tight, windy roads. You know, I like these kind of what I would call 1.5 roads. You know, they're wide enough for basically 1.5 vehicles. Which, I mean, on a motorcycle, that's more than enough. Temperature, it's kind of just been hanging around the mid-60s so far all day. I guess it's just now about 1 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm just relaxing. I'm not really trying to push too hard or too fast. I got a little over 30 miles to go, and I got an hour and 15 minutes, it says. So, you know, that gives me about 30 miles an hour average of speed, which, you know, I notice when you take into account all the stoplights that can pop up, that's really what slows you down. Like, you could have a speed that's 35 miles an hour on a road the whole way, but if you put a stoplight on that, oh, you just dropped down to like 20 miles an hour as your average. I kind of wish there were more slower speeds overall, but less stop signs, stoplights, all that stuff, you know? I'm looking forward to when I hit Maine, and I am especially looking forward to when I get back south. Oof. Luckily the guardrails are there to protect people. But now I want to be sliding off this right into the river.